Hello friends, welcome to online lecture series. This is the fourth lecture of unit number 2 CFT, it means crystal field theory. Paper number 501, it means inorganic and industrial chemistry. Okay, so this chapter comes from inorganic chemistry. And the main heading of lecture number 4 is high spin and low spin complexes. High spin and low spin complexes, or it is also known as splitting of the orbital is strong and weak. Strong and weak ligand field. Here, high spin and low spin, or strong or weak ligand field. Okay. So the value of CFS is depend upon strength of ligand. So the value of CFS means crystal field stabilization energy. CFS means crystal field stabilization energy depend on the strength of ligand. It means which ligand is used in complex. It means strong or weak. Okay, so the value of CFS is depend on the strength of ligand. Either the ligand is strong or weak. Okay, so first one is octahedral splitting of d orbital in strong ligand field in the presence of strong ligand field, and it is also known as low spin. Strong means low. Strong ligand field means low spin complex, and another one is octahedral splitting of d orbital in weak ligand field. Weak ligand field it means high spin complex. Okay, so strong ligand field is also known as low spin complex, and weak ligand field it means high spin complex. Okay, so strong it means low spin, weak it means high spin. Okay, so both are same. Low spin complex or strong ligand field both are equal, or high spin complex or weak ligand field both are equal. Okay, so the value of CFS means crystal field stabilization energy. Crystal field stabilization energy depend on strength of ligand. Either the ligand is weak or strong in your complex or coordinate compound. Okay, so first ligands like Cn minus, it means cyanide, carbonide, and NO2 minus. Ligands like Cn minus, it is a cyanide. CO means carbonate, and NO2 minus create maximum repulsion on d orbital electrons. It create maximum repulsion between on d orbital. These are strong ligand. These are strong ligand. Okay, so strong ligand create maximum repulsion on d orbital electrons. So it create maximum repulsion with maximum value of CFS. It create maximum repulsion with maximum value of CFS. CFS means crystal field stabilization energy. Okay, and so according to Aufbau principle, first electron enter lower energy level, then after higher energy level. Okay, so according to Aufbau rule, Aufbau rule of principle, first electron enter at lower energy level, then after electron enter at higher energy level. Okay, so in such complexes pairing is occur in d orbital and electron spin becomes minimum. So this complex is known as low spin complex. Okay, so in this complex, first pairing of electron is possible. Pairing of electron is possible. So electron spin becomes minimum. So it is also known as low spin complex. Okay, so low spin or strong ligand field both are equal. Okay, so in the presence of strong ligand field, repulsion is higher at d orbital electron. So at that time, pairing of electron is becomes and electron spin becomes minimum. So this is known as low spin of complex. Okay, so first one is this ligand create low spin complex. First one is cyanide, second one is carbonate, and like NO2 minus. Okay, so these three ligand create low spin or strong ligand field. Okay, so in this case, first if I take a system D6 system means 6 electrons are present in d orbital. Okay, so 6 orbitals are present in d orbital. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it create maximum repulsion on d orbital. It means in the presence of cyanide, carbonate, these three ligands are used, at that time the complex is known as low spin complex or strong ligand field. Okay, so at that time complex is known as low spin complex. So these 6 electrons are arranged according to Aufbau principle. These 6 electrons are arranged according to Aufbau principle. It means at that time all these 6 electrons are entering into the orbital. Okay, so first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Okay, so at that time we can see that pairing of electron is possible in this case. It means in such complexes pairing occur in d orbital and electron spin becomes minimum. So this complex is known as low spin complex. Okay, so electron spin means this is known as plus 1/2 spin quantum number and this is known as minus 1/2. Upside it means by plus 1/2, downside it means minus 1/2. Okay, so spin becomes minimum. At that time this plus 1/2 and this minus 1/2 cancel out, this plus 1/2 minus 1/2 cancel out. So electron spin becomes minimum in the presence of strong ligand field. So it is known as low spin complex. Okay, so in this case first T2G orbital is fully filled, then after 7th electron is can be enter in easy orbital. Okay, so in this case first we will discuss about different cases. Okay, so for D1 it means D1 system, at that time first electron enter D1, it means one electron present in d orbital. At that time first electron entering T2G orbital. So for D1 it means T2G1 is 0. For D1 T2G1 is 0. Okay, and for D2 two electron present in d orbital. At that time T2G2 is 0. T2G2 is 0. And D3 means T2G3 is 0. T2G3 is 0. D4 it means T2G4 is 0. T2G4 is 0. D5 it means T2G5 is 0. T2G5 is 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and D6 it means T2G6 is 0. T2G6 is 0. Now D7 it means at that time here we can see that T2G orbital is fully filled. Okay, so then after new electron is enter in easy orbital. D7 means T2G6 is 1. T2G6 is 1. And D8 T2G6 is 2. T2G6 is 2. Okay, D9 T2G6 is 3. T2G6 is 3. And D10 it means T2G6 is 4. D10 it means T2G6 is 4. Okay, so this is the arrangement of electron in low spin complex or strong ligand field. Okay, so in low spin complex first T2G orbital is fully filled, then after new electron is going in easy orbital. It means this type of arrangement is known as Aufbau principle. Okay, so Aufbau is principle that electron enter first lower energy level, then after higher energy level. Okay, so now we can here calculation of CFSE. CFSE means crystal field stabilization energy. Okay, so for CFSE the equation of CFSE is equal to minus 0.4 and T2G plus 0.6 and Eg delta of tidal plus pairing energy. It means MP. Okay. So in this case, D1 it means for one electron T2G minus 0.4 into 1 it means minus 0.4 plus Eg 0. At that time 0.6 into 0 is equal to 0. So for D1 the value of CFSE is equal to minus 0.4. Okay. And for D2 it means 2 electron present in T2G minus 0.4 into minus 0.4 into 2 it is minus 0.8. Now D3 minus 0.4 into 3 it means minus 1.2. Now D4 it is minus 0.4 into 4 is equal to minus 1.6. And here one suborbital become paired. At that time we add 1p. It means pairing energy become 1. It means 1p minus 1.6 plus 1p because one suborbitals become paired. Okay, here in this case for minus 0.4 into 5 electron it means minus 0.4 into 5 is equal to 2.0 minus 2.0 plus here 2 suborbitals become paired it means plus 2p. Okay, and for D6 minus 0.4 into 6 is equal to minus 2.4 plus 3p minus 2.4 plus 3p. Okay, and for D7 here 6 electrons are in T2G orbital. At that time 6 into 0.4 is equal to minus 2.4 plus 1 electron is present in Eg and for Eg is equal to 0.6. It means minus 2.4 plus 0.6 minus 2.4 plus 0.6 is equal to minus 1.8 is equal to minus 1.8 plus pairing energy 3 or suborbitals become paired at that time 3p. Now D8 means here 6 electrons are present in T2G it means minus 0.4 into 6 0.4 into 6 is equal to minus 2.4 plus 2 electrons are present in Eg. So for 1 electron contribution is 0.6. So for 2 electron 1.2. It means for D8 the value of CFS is equal to minus 1.2 plus pairing energy 3p. Okay. So this is the basic calculation of CFS. CFS is crystal field stabilization energy. And for D9, 6 electrons are present in T2G. It is 6 into 0.4 is equal to minus 2.4. Minus 2.4 plus 3 electrons are present in Eg. So for 1 is 0.6. For 3 is 0.6 into 3 is equal to 1.8. Okay. So the value of minus 2.4 plus 1.8 is equal to minus 0.6. Minus 0.6 plus the pairing energy 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 suborbitals become paired. At that time the value of pairing energy is 4p. Okay. And for D10 here we can see that 6 electrons are present in T2G. At that time 6 into 0.4 it means minus 2.4 plus 4 electrons are in Eg. It means 4 into 0.6 is also 2.4. So minus 2.4 and plus 2.4 both are cancelled out. So the value of CFSE for D10 is equal to 0.0. Okay. So here this is the basic calculation of CFSE. CFSE means crystal field stabilization energy. For single electron 0.4. 0.4 plus 0.4 is equal to minus 0.4 minus 0.4 is equal to minus 0.8. Okay. here minus 0.4 into 3 is equal to minus 1.2. 0.4 into 4 is equal to minus 1.6 plus 1 suborbitals become paired. At that time we can add the value of parent energy 1 pair. Okay, so minus 0.4 into 5 is equal to 2.0, minus 0.4 into 6 is equal to 2.4. Here minus 0.4 into 6 is equal to minus 2.4 plus 1 plus 0.6, because single electron contribution of Eg is equal to 0.6. Okay, so for D8 minus 1.2, D9 minus 0.6, and for D10 minus 2.4 and 2 plus 2.4 both are cancel out. So the value of CFS is equal to 0.0. Okay, now magnetic moment. The equation of magnetic moment mu is equal to under root n. So mu is equal to under root n plus 2 Bohr magnet. Okay, so for D1 only single electron is present, so the value of n is equal to 1. So 1 into 1 plus 1, it means 3 into 1 is equal to 3. 3 into 1 is equal to 3. So the value of root 3 is equal to 1.73 Bohr magnet. Okay, so under root of 3, here we put the value of n is equal to 1, becomes 1 unpaired electron is present in D1 system. So 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. 3 into 1 is equal to 3. So under root 3 is equal to 1.73. Okay, and here the value of n is equal to 2. It means 2 plus 2, 4. 4 into 2 is equal to 8. And the value of under root 8 is equal to 2.83 Bohr magnet. Okay, so here n is equal to 3. 3 unpaired different unpaired electrons are present. At that time n is equal to 3. 3 plus 2, 5. 5 into 3 is equal to 15. 3 plus 2, 5 into 3 is equal to 15. And under root of 15 is 3.86 around. Okay. And here the value of unpaired electron n is equal to 2, because these suborbitals become paired. So 2, it means this time 2 unpaired electrons are present. At that time the value of mu is equal to 2.83. And here only single unpaired electron is present. Single unpaired electron is present, so the value of mu is equal to 1.73. Here no any unpaired electrons are present. At that time n is equal to 0. 0 plus 2, 0. 0 plus 2 is equal to 2. 2 into 0 is equal to 0. So the value of D6 magnetic moment in D6 is equal to 0. Now D7. Here in this case in D7 only single unpaired electron is present. So the value of magnetic moment is 1.73. Now 2 unpaired electron is present. At that time 2.83. And here single unpaired electron is present, so 1.73. And here no any unpaired electron is present, so the value of magnetic moment is 0.0. Okay, so this is the basic calculation of CFSE and magnetic moment in a low spin complex, or it is now also known as strong ligand field. So the splitting of d orbital is strong ligand and weak ligand field, or it is also known as low spin high spin complex. So first, CFSE is depend on strength of ligand. It means in your complex which ligands are used. Okay, so it depends the value of CFSE. If strong ligand is present, at that time the complexes become low because of spins becomes low. At that time, octahedral splitting of d orbital in strong ligand field, or it is also known as low spin complex. Another one is weak ligand. If weak ligand is used, at that time this complex is known as high spin complex. And so first, for low spin complex, it means this type. Octahedral or strong ligand field or low spin complex. Okay, so ligands like cyanide, carbonyl and nitride create maximum repulsion of d orbital. So it creates maximum repulsion with maximum CFSE. It means according to Aufbau principle, here in this case, For low spin complex, electrons are arranged according to Auerbach principle. According to Auerbach principle, it means first electron enter in lower energy level, then after higher energy level. It means here lower energy level contain term is T2G and higher energy level contain term is Eg. Okay, so in low spin complex, electrons are arranged according to Auerbach principle, but in high spin complex or weak ligand field, electrons are arranged according to Ohm's rule. Okay, so in such complexes, pairing occur of d orbital, so it will create minimum spin. So it is known as low spin complex. This is the basic simple calculation of how to arrange all the electron in T2G and Tg. First we have knowledge about what is the strong ligand and what are the weak ligand. These three ligands, cyanide, carbonate and nitride, it create maximum repulsion of d orbital. So it is known as strong ligand. So in the presence of strong ligand, first T2G is fulfilled, then after next electron is goes in Tg orbital. Okay, so this is the basic calculation of CFSE and magnetic moment mu. Mu is equal to under root n plus 2 over magneton. Okay, so this is the whole explanation of low spin complex. Okay, now another types of complex is high spin complex, or it is also known as weak ligand field. Okay, so in the presence of weak ligand, in the presence of ligands like Cl minus, chloride, bromide, iodide, fluoride, H2O, all these ligands are weak ligand. Okay, so in the presence of weak ligands like chlorine, bromine, iodine, fluorine, H2O, it create minimum repulsion of d orbital. So it create minimum repulsion with minimum value of CFSE. It create minimum repulsion with minimum value of CFSE. It means crystal field stabilization energy. Okay, so if strong ligands are present in your complex, at that time it create maximum value of CFSE with maximum repulsion. But in the presence of weak ligands, it create minimum repulsion with minimum value of CFSE. Okay, so in such complexes, electrons are arranged one by one. It means electron are arranged according to Ohm's rule. Okay, so electron enter in T2G and Tg one by one. So this complex is known as high spin complex. Okay, so in low spin complex, electrons are arranged according to Auerbach law, but in high spin complex, electrons are arranged according to Ohm's rule. Okay, so suppose for D1 system, D1 means one electron present in d orbital. In D1 system, first electron enter in T2G orbital. It means here D1. Okay, and for D2, it is two electrons are d orbital. At that time, these two electrons are in T2G. It means D2. D2 it indicates T2G 2. D3 T2G 3 is 0. D3 means T2G 3 is 0. Now D4 at that time fourth electron enter in is 0. Okay, so T2G 3 is 1 and D5 T2G 3 is 2. T2G3 is 2. Now D6 it means T2G4 is 2. D6 it means T2G4 is 2. Now D7 means T2G5 is 0 or 2. T2G5 is 2 in D7. Now D8 it means T2G6 is 2. D8 means T2G6 is 2. Now D9 indicates T2G6 is 3. D9 it means T2G fully filled and is 3. Now last one is D10. D10 indicates T2G6 Eg4. D10 indicates T2G6 Eg4. Okay, so this is the arrangement of electron in high-spin complex or weak ligand field. Okay, so weak ligands create minimum repulsion on d orbital, so it create minimum value of CFAC, it means crystal field stabilization energy. Okay, so in the presence of these ligands, chlorine, bromine, iodine, fluorine, H2O, it create minimum repulsion, and so the arrangement of electron in T2Z as well as Eg simultaneously. Okay, so for D1 system, now calculation of CFSE D1, it is 0.04 into 1, it is minus 0.4. D2, it means 0.4 into 2, it means minus 0.8. D3, it means 0.4 into 3 is equal to minus 1.2. Now D4, it means 3 electrons are in T2G and 1 electrons is in Eg. So minus 0.4 into 3 is equal to minus 1.2, and 1 electron is present in Eg. At that time 1 into 0.6 plus 0.6, so it will become minus 0.6. Overall value of CFAC is equal to minus 0.6. Now D5. D5, here we can see that 3 electrons are present in T2G. It means 3 into 0.4, it is equal to minus 1.2, and 2 into 0.6 is equal to plus 1.2. Okay, so minus 1.2 and plus 1.2 cancel out, and the final value of CFAC is 0.0. Now D6. D6 is T2G4 is 2. At that time the value of CFAC is minus 0.4, because 1, 2, 4, 4 into 0.4 is equal to minus 1.6, minus 1.6 plus 2 electrons are present in Eg. So 2 into 0.6 is equal to 1 plus 1.2. So minus 1.6 plus 1.2 is equal to minus 0.4. Okay. And for D7 minus 0.8, D8 it will become minus 1.2, D9 it means 1 electron, D9 it means 6 electron in T2G and 3 electrons in Eg. At that time 6 into minus 0.4 is equal to minus 2.4 plus 3 into 0.6 is equal to 1.8. So remaining term is minus 0.6. Okay. And last one is T2G6 is in 4. So the value is 0.0. Okay. So put the value of T2G and Eg. For T2G, contribution of electron is minus 0.4 and Eg plus 0.6. Okay. So multiply electrons with minus 0.4 in T2G and multiply electrons, total number of electrons with 0.6 in Eg. So you get final value of CFAC, it means crystal field stabilization energy. And here no any pair is present, no pair, no pair, no pair. All the electrons are unpaired. Here one pair is present. So minus 0.4 plus 1 pair. The value of pairing energy is 1 p. Here 2 pairs are formed at that time plus 2 pairs. Here 3 pairs are formed plus 3 pairs. Here 4 pairs are plus 4 pairs. And here the value of CFAC is 0, because minus 0.4 into 6 is equal to minus 2.4 plus 4 electrons in Eg, it means plus 2.4. So overall the value of in D10 system is 0.0, same as D5 and D10. Okay. So now the value of mu is equal to under root n plus 2. It indicates magnetic momentum and the unit is Bohr magneton. Okay, so here we can see that only one electron, one unpaired electron is present. So the value of n is equal to 1. 1 plus 2, 3, 3 into 1 is equal to 3. Now under root 3 is equal to 1.73. Now n is equal to 2. It means 2 plus 2, 4 into 2 is equal to 8. Under root 8 is 2.83. And n is equal to number of unpaid is equal to 3. At that time 3 plus 2, 5 into 3, 15. Under root of 15 is 3.87 something. Okay. So here 4 unpaid electrons are present. So 4 plus 2 is equal to 6 into 4 is equal to 24. Under root of 24 is 4.90 something. Okay. And d5 means the number of unpaid electrons are 5. It means 5 plus 2, 7. 7 into 5 is equal to 30 here. N is equal to 5. 5 plus 2. 5 plus 2, 7. 7 into 5 is equal to 35. Under root of 35 is 5.92. Okay. Here 4 unpaid electrons are present, same as here. For n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. N is equal to number of unpaid electrons 4. It means 4 plus 2, 6 into 4 is equal to 24. So the value of 4 unpaid electron 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.90. Here 3 unpaid electrons are present, so the value 3.87. Here 2.83. And here only single unpaid, 1 unpaid electron is present. So 1 plus 2 into 1, it means root 3, 1.73. And here no any unpaid electrons are present in detailed system. So the value of n is equal to 0. So the value of magnetic moment is also 0. Okay, so this table indicates the splitting of d orbital in high spin complex, or it is also known as weak ligand field. High spin or weak ligand field. In the presence of weak ligand field, first T2G and EZ orbital field alternately. It means first electron enter in T2G, first, second, third, fourth, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? And this is the simple basic calculation of CFSE. It means crystal field stabilization energy and magnetic momentum. Okay? So in the presence of weak ligand field, against like chlorine, bromine, iodine, fluorine, H2O, it creates minimum repulsion. So it creates minimum repulsion with minimum value of CFSE. And in this case, first electrons are entered according to Hund's rule. Okay? And so this complex is known as the high spin complex or weak ligand field. High spin or weak ligand field both are equal. Okay? So fill all the electrons according to Hund's rule and calculate CFSE and magnetic moment for these complexes. Okay? So in this lecture I will discuss about high spin and low spin complexes, or it is also known as strong and weak ligand field. Strong ligand field or weak ligand field. Okay? So in next lecture I will calculate some examples of CFSE in octahedral complexes. Okay, so thank you for watching this lecture.